Now, not only has getting this position emboldened pastors or other Christians, but it's also emboldened the opposition. And that's what I want to talk to you about, because there is an election coming up in November, and I am not running this time, but there are some other candidates that are, and I want to mention them to you and why they're running. And I want to begin by explaining why they're running. It does have to do with this opposition. In other words, you get a pastor on council for the first time, and he does things like come up with a policy about praying, in Jesus' name, guaranteeing that. He gets the "In God We Trust" put on in the city council chamber. There are people who that incensed, very angry about that. There's a group, it's really turned into a Christian hate group that's led by a very angry atheist with an agenda. Set of hecklers there and every city council meeting, and I'll tell you, I have listened to this group publicly, not everyone on it, but some of them, especially this little small group here, publicly mock Christianity in city council meeting. And even what he says when he speaks of Jesus, it's blasphemy. I mean, I've talked to him recently, a few weeks ago, personally. I told him, I understand totally. I'm a sinner saved by Jesus Christ. And that just brought more profanity and cursing. You have here open proponents of gay marriage and of desiring to remove "In God We Trust," and just, mocking anytime Christianity is brought up, and other pastors as well. And getting people to jeer and boo when someone makes any reference to Jesus Christ. Now that's going on in our city hall. And some of the people who are running are closely, they're really tied with this guy. This is, again, he has an agenda, he has his people running. There are people running who is a member of the mosque leadership there, who will not say no to Sharia law, most certainly,